Cristiano Ronaldo's journey is one of the most powerful stories in football history.
And then Ronaldo!
He faced tough times, won big trophies, and even lost the most important person in his life. Ronaldo had to overcome all these obstacles to get to the top. Ronaldo was born on the 5th of February 1985 in Lisbon, Portugal, to really poor parents facing financial difficulties. His dad, Jose Dennis, worked as a kitman for a local team in Portugal, while his mom, Maria, did whatever she could to support the family. They lived in a one-room apartment with his older siblings and often struggled to put food on the table. And life was tough. But despite these struggles, Ronaldo found the one thing he could use to escape all his troubles and completely change his life: football. As soon as he could walk, Ronaldo spent countless hours every day trying to improve his football skills. He was always out in the streets training hard until one day he got his big opportunity when a local scout offered him a chance of a lifetime at Sporting Lisbon. The club was looking to take a few talented kids into their academy, and Ronaldo was among the chosen few, but they still had to pass a final trial match before joining. And in Ronaldo's words, this match changed everything. On trial day, just before the start of the match, the scout came in and informed the kids that the player who scores the most goals will be selected. Ronaldo heard that and scored 1 goal, but another kid on his team, Albert Fanth, had scored 2. In the final minutes of the match, both Ronaldo and Albert were in front of the goal. Albert went around the goalkeeper, but instead of scoring, he passed to Ronaldo. That pass changed everything, and Ronaldo was selected. If you believe in hard work and determination like Ronaldo, please hit the like button. Now at Sporting, it was time for Ronaldo to show his exceptional talent. After scoring his first couple of goals for the senior team against Moreirense, he never looked back. He became so good and attracted the attention of many clubs, but his big break came months later. After a stunning performance in a friendly match between Sporting Lisbon and Manchester United, where he put in an impressive performance, that embarrassed the entire Manchester United defense. And after that match, Sir Alex Ferguson had seen enough. So he called Ronaldo's agent, made a deal, and within days, Ronaldo joined Manchester United club for $19 million. At his new club, Ronaldo was seen as the next big star. In fact, Sir Alex believed in him so much that on jersey picking day, Ronaldo asked for the number 28 jersey. The coach Sir Alex said no and gave him the legendary number 7. And after that moment, CR7 was born. But on the pitch, things didn't go as expected at first. His initial performance was disappointing and was even labeled by some of his teammates as a kid who just loved dribbling too much. But to Ronaldo, this was more than anything he could ever ask for, because now he could afford to take his family off the streets and give them a real home. But just when things started to look up for Ronaldo, one phone call changed everything. His dad, Jose Dini, fell sick. Ronaldo's relationship with his dad was a bit complicated because all those years he spent as a child, he just wanted to be close to his father, but his dad was so sick and tired of not being able to provide for Ronaldo and the family. This desperation led him to start drinking, which caused issues with his liver. Quickly, Ronaldo asked for permission to leave the club to see his dad, and as soon as he got to the hospital, Ronaldo made a promise to do everything he could to keep him alive. But in the end, it was too late, because days later, Jose Denis passed away, and it shattered Ronaldo. But from that pain came his strong mentality, because right after this incident, Ronaldo knew that all he had left was his mother and siblings. They were family now, so he made another promise to become the best football player in the world, just to see them happy. And 2 years later, Ronaldo fulfilled his promise on the biggest stage. In the 2007-8 season, he scored a record 31 goals in the league, became the top scorer in the Champions League, and won the competition. And 2 months later, Ronaldo was officially named the best football player on the planet. At this time, he also achieved something else that made his family even prouder. In 2004, Ronaldo was part of the Portuguese national team that lost the Euro final at home to Greece. That loss was a motivation for him, and he continued to play for the national team and became so good that by 2008, he was captain of the Portuguese national team. But back to club football now, and after losing the Champions League final in 2009, Ronaldo realized it was time to take the next big step in his career. And in that summer, he broke the world record to become the most expensive football player in the world by joining Real Madrid club. Ronaldo was so good and couldn't stop winning. His personal life also took a positive turn, because months after this big football move, he had another big win. His son Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. was born. Ronaldo decided to keep the details of Jr.'s mother a secret, but it was clear that he was ready to start his family in Madrid and build his football dynasty. But first, he had a mission in Madrid that was going to take him 5 years to complete. Before Ronaldo joined Real Madrid, the last time the team won the Champions League was in 2002, and he was supposed to be the key man to change that. Despite winning the Ballon d'Or in 2013 with Real Madrid, they still couldn't achieve that goal until Ronaldo decided in the 2013-14 season to lead Real Madrid to Champions League glory, breaking the record for the most goals in a Champions League season. He also added another Ballon d'Or to his collection that year, bringing him one step closer to his biggest rival, Lionel Messi. Ronaldo and Messi have competed at the highest levels in Spain, but the same cannot be said at international level. Despite his success at club level, Ronaldo has failed to replicate his form in international competitions. He was captain of the team that got knocked out of the World Cup in the group stage in 2010, followed by the Euro 2012 semi-final exit and the 2014 World Cup group stage exit. Ronaldo realized that he had to do something for his national team, and Euro 2016 was his big opportunity. At this competition, no one expected Portugal to reach the final, but somehow they made it to the final thanks to Ronaldo's goals. But on the day of the final against the host France, Ronaldo faced the biggest heartbreak of his career. He couldn't continue playing and had to be substituted. However, his teammates helped him achieve a surprising 1-0 victory, and the boy from Madeira led his country to its first major trophy in history. And after that, the records kept coming for Ronaldo. He got another Ballon d'Or and 3 more Champions League titles. But at the end of 2018, at the age of 33 and with more than 450 goals for Real Madrid, Ronaldo once again decided to start a new chapter in his career, this time with Juventus. But unfortunately, this move didn't work out as he hoped. Ronaldo came to Juventus with the main goal of winning the Champions League like he did in Madrid, but in 3 seasons, Ronaldo faced 3 knockouts in the round of 16 and quarterfinal stages. And at the end of 2021, Ronaldo wanted out of the team and figured the only place he could go to was back home. His return back to Manchester United almost broke the internet. After scoring 2 goals in his opening match, Ronaldo showed signs that he could once again lead Manchester United back to the glory days. But unfortunately, his comeback went horribly wrong and quickly turned into a mess. First, in 2022, he suffered another devastating heartbreak that he described as the worst of his life. His son with his partner Georgina Rodriguez sadly passed away, and on the pitch, Ronaldo never got along with Manchester United, and after the club changed coach to Erik ten Hag, tensions between Ronaldo and the club increased, leading to a controversial interview in 2022 where he criticized everyone. And after that interview, the club decided to terminate his contract. Despite this setback, Ronaldo wasn't looking back. He had his sights set on his big dream of winning the World Cup, and at the age of 37, he knew that the World Cup in Qatar could be his last chance. But unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be, as Portugal was eliminated in the quarterfinals. Then came another surprise in early 2023 when he signed a massive deal with Al Nassr, earning an astonishing $200 million a year. From the streets of Portugal to being able to afford his own island, Ronaldo successfully overcame poverty, achieving great success on and off the pitch. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.